Hello, my name is Onyeka Onwenu, and this is for your information. I thought a long time about a blog such as this, where we can share ideas and share information. And I thank God for the opportunity that has been given to me to do this. It's all for you, because I believe in living your everyday life. There's often information you may not be aware of, information that you can put to good use. Today, I would like to talk about the environment. We're all concerned about the environment. At the international level, summits are held, proclamations are made, rules and regulations are agreed on as to how we can bring back the earth from the verge of collapse. It's such a huge subject, but I want to pick one particular area, and that is the use of plastic. You see, plastic is not biodegradable. It stays and stays and stays. Go on the streets, our waterways, our gutters, our canals, everywhere is choked with plastic. Let's take a country like Rwanda. When you go to the streets of Kigali, the capital of Rwanda, you will not find one single plastic bag. It's because the government has outlawed the use of plastic bags. Can we not do the same in Nigeria? Consider that we have a population of over 160 million. In 20 years' time, think about the situation. If you drive along from Enugu going to Aba, there are a lot of places where you just see a sea of plastic bags, used plastic bags. We don't even make any attempt to reuse them. We don't recycle the plastic. The best effort we make is to burn the plastic, and then it gets into the atmosphere and we're still breathing in the chemicals. Please understand that plastic is made as a byproduct of petroleum refining. It's chemicals. It's not good for your system, not good to be eaten. Do not use plastic to warm up your food in the microwave. Use what we've always used before in food storage, glass. Glass will not poison you. So there are things that you can do at the individual level, and there are things that you can make our lawmakers who are representing you in the House and in the Senate to make laws that would outlaw the extraordinary and extravagant use of plastic in everything. That way we can help ourselves. Do you realize that there are so many cases of strange diseases that our parents and grandparents did not suffer from? My grandmother died at 96, fully aware, and in fact she had made up her mind that it was time to go because her friends were all dying. They didn't use plastic. They didn't store their food in plastic for decades like we do. They didn't buy frozen chicken that had been treated with formaldehyde to preserve it. They didn't eat all that nonsense. They ate live food. You went to the market, you bought your vegetables, you bought your meat freshly, or grandfather went into the bush and shot something and brought home an animal and brought home, it was cut and everybody took their portion. Great, you ate it for that day. Well, if there was still some leftover, the following day in the morning, you warmed it and the whole family ate it. And these people remained strong. What do we have today? By the time you're 20, your waist is killing you, your knees are packing up, your teeth have all got cavities. We're not eating well anymore. We're eating fast foods packaged in plastic. We're eating GMOs. We don't know what the effects of these genetically modified foods are having on our bodies. There is a lot that you can consider as an individual and protect yourself by eating well, eating right, eating fresh. Those that want to go into farming, consider doing organic farming. Consider using fertilizer when we begin to separate our waste and take out the organic materials and actually you make them into fertilizers that is healthy, that is not adding chemicals to the land. Plastic has found its way into the food chain because the animals on the streets, the animals on the farm, they ingest the plastic. We use plastic strings even in cooking to tie up the dry fish that's falling apart, of the stockfish or whatever. Very often you have to pull out a string of plastic from your mouth while you're eating your delicious meal. Not good enough. But can I tell you what is worse? We now use plastic to cook mai and other things like that, instead of the leaf that God has given us that's right there in your backyard, or that you can buy in the supermarket, that even adds flavor to the food. We now use plastic. And guess what? When the plastic is heated, it melts and chemicals seep into your food. You ingest and digest, and it gets into your bloodstream. This is very, very bad. And often I find that people don't know that this is the situation and what they're doing to their bodies. Many of us use microwave ovens these days. Makes life a lot easier. But you're heating up plastic plates, gets into the food. The increase in the number and prevalence of cancer and tumors and all kinds of things that are happening even to young people can be traced back to the ingestion of chemicals and through plastic. What can we do? Legislation is one. The local governments cleaning up or having a method of recycling plastic. On an individual basis, there's a whole lot that you can do. We will revisit this subject again as we get responses from you and even more information. If you have information out there that you think people can put to good use, please let us know and we'll be sure to put it out.